Online battles, and we're in a different game now. We're on Medieval Total War 2, which is an older game, but still just as fun. This is my first online battle in this game. I did pretty well considering that. So let's start off. I have selected the Byzantine Empire, and my enemy selected, I think, Milan. Milan, yeah, whichever you want to call it. So I've seen this battle places play on this battle many times. So I noticed this town. So basically, my setup, I went for to have. I think I went for 4 of these dismounted Byzantine lancers. I had 3 of these dismounted Byzantine lancers drawn on this front. I had 4 Byzantine guard archers, which are the top tier of them. We had a lot of money for this. I think it was like ultra or large, so it was a big battle. I had 4 of these Byzantine Empire Varisian infantry, which were upgraded twice on rank and had weapon and armor upgrades, weapon and shield upgrade. These both had weapon and shield, and those had weapon and shield, I think. So I then had these dismounted Latincan knight, which were like these were the brute of my force. Which their idea was to screen the archers once we actually got into fight. Was the original idea. So I had the Byzantine archers out first, so I could shoot while everything flies past. Got my general on the cataphractoi, which if you've played Rome Total War, it's basically cataphracts. Then on my eastern flank I have 2 of these Byzantine Vardoritoi missile cav, which are basically, pretty sure these are basically archer cav. Yeah, basically these are archer cav. And I have 2 of these cataphractoi cavalry on the flank. So what I started doing first of all was, let's see, can I go in slow motion? I can't remember. So I started moving up my flank here. So I had these 3 Byzantine infantry dismounted lancers to screen my guard archers. Moving to town, I had my brute of my force go straight up the hill towards the enemy. Then my cavalry to try and flank round to the sides. Let's have a look at my enemy's setup, shall we? So he's set up in town with just 1 unit, basic of pike militia, which makes them, pike militia, which makes them, they're good units because, well, they're pikes, but the fact that they're militia means that they aren't as great in combat as other pikemen. Was this his general? No, this isn't his general, but he's got his broken lancers up here, which are pretty good shot cav. We then has, is it four of these musketeers, which were I was quite scared of him having these, if I'm honest. I thought they were going to do a lot of damage to me. Same as this, I was scared of the 5 lines of pike militia, then backed up by dismounted broken lancers. In the background, general's bodyguard, and then on his back rear flank he has these 3 broken lancers in support, and he also has these 3 artillery culvering artillery pieces, which were very scary at the start of the battle. So I started moving up, nothing really fancy over here, just me moving up into town. I had one moment going up on the hill, and you'll see shortly why this scared me. Let's see if I can figure out when it started scaring me. So they've all got 90, so I think we're on large troops. Oh, are we on? Sort of 61, obviously, because it's 60 plus my general. Can't remember which one's my general. There we go. He's always on the left. I always forget where he's in older games. Because in the newer games, he's kind of mixing it amongst you. So what did I do? I just stand. Here we are. Scary artillery. So there, that does. Let's see how much damage it did in the end. That did what? 15, 6, 4, number 7. So at this point we're getting bombarded again. Quick fire rate. More again, bombardments. I knew if I just stand there I'm going to die just from that. So I have my cavalry moving up on the flank, just to kind of pose a threat over here. I just moved them up. So right now I was focused on these men here, trying to get them up. So I wasn't picky about it. I literally just sent all archers to come and attack over here. As you can see, he's moved his men over to here, embracing to get ready for my cav assault, which made it so I have 2 less units to face here. So I sent my archers to just open fire up on his pikemen, which one was that? I don't think we actually killed anyone with that. No, I don't think. Oh, we got one. But yeah, I really like the archer fire in this. I feel like it's like more realistic than in the newer games. It just seems better. So I moved up my main infantry, the Varangian Guard, to just assault this pipeline because they're militia, so they'll have trouble holding against this heavy infantry. So as you can see, we've pretty much breaking most of the guard already. So we're charging and we're not even losing men on this charge, which surprised me actually at first by myself. Then I realised screening was useless, so I moved up my dismounted lance, Langton.
Victory will be ours.
Guard archers, I'm not even sure what they were doing. Oh, I sent them to attack the muskets. That's true. Okay, I sent one of these Byzantine Varangian guard to attack all of his lancers to get them distracted. And once I noticed this was going on, because they were trying to charge us, these come over and act in support. So there's a lot going on here. I struggled to micromanage the actual game, let alone the camera watching. So I decided that because there were a lot of pikemen there, I might as well just pelt them from a distance with my archers. And then after I noticed how good it was going on over here, I did just assault with these. This is me trying to form these up properly. I think I did just straight up assault with those. Again, these are still taking shots. Okay, I switched to fire arrows. So I'm taking out these musketeers. Not with ease, but quite effectively they are being destroyed. Oh, this is it. He's trying to push into my dismounted lancers, which he's having trouble defeating, if I'm honest. So these are just sitting here waiting for their turn, and then we go forcing them in. Just disrupting his own men. It's my cavalry. Here comes my cavalry. There we go. He managed to beat. Did he manage to beat them? Yeah, he did manage to beat my Varangian guard. I think Varangian. Yeah, he did. So we sent a lot of these. We've got one of these still in support and one of these ready to support when needed. Two of them were charging in, so I sent this one to actually take the
battle is in our favor.
Get rid of them.
If we remain true and wholehearted,
we've got these two
victory will be ours.
over here. I'm just going to call them cataphracts, it's easier for me. I decided to just start peppering these, and notice he's forming up. Attack my bow calf, so cataphract in they go. Dominate these lancers. Lancers are dead. I sent, yeah, obviously I think I did start peppering someone else again. Start peppering these with fire arrows. I noticed it wasn't really working that effectively. Actually, it was quite effective. I could have just waited. And then here comes the charge soon. Well, I tried to move these around there, but they was being weird because that's just the way that old AI are. But I do like the archer bodies in this old game. It's older, but it seems more real. Like they seem less dense. Like it should be like this. Seems more real than the large random, somewhat. It feels better to have these larger, somewhat random bodies than what you get in Total War and stuff. Total War Rome, where it's Rome 2. Just very dense, very accurate. These cannons dealing a lot of damage to my men, but I wasn't that bothered. I think he was trying to go for my general at this point. Yeah, he was having trouble though. Yeah, just got one bit. He was missing a lot, so there you go. My lancers destroyed those. Still taking shots at these pipe militia. So I think we started heading around the back then, and that's when he'd pretty much lost the battle. That was it. We started flanking around to the side of here. Still, we've got a lot of broken lancers in again.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
There you go. At this point, I was like, oh, we might have a chance. So once I think I dealt with these lancers, I sent them to flank around the back of the pikes, which was easy. At this point, I've been dealing a lot of damage to these guys. Like, they've been damaging me, but it was actually about even. But yeah, look, there's so much reason for it. So I pulled back forward these Byzantine archers, start peppering these musketeers, I think. Oh no, peppering the same ones that we'd already been hitting. just because there was more to hit over here, so getting a lot of cavalry as well. I mean, look at that. This seems so cool. I might play more of this. This is the most recent one I played. I've got a total Shogun one to do yet, still to record over. But this is more fresh in my mind, and I'm planning on maybe having this in Total War Rome as this is my fourth video, so that's why I wanted to give it a little bit of a gap. Yeah, it's me just starting to pepper them from a distance, and then I think I should have, I started to retreat with them, and I brought my Lancers in to help after a second. Come on, Lancers. Oh no, that was just them running on their own. Oh, they managed to get one of them. I think my Lancers just deal with them on their own eventually. Yeah, I wasn't actually ordering them at this point. I think I was dealing with this over here. Yeah, it didn't take very long. We pretty much broke through these very quickly. We lost what? Not 10 men? 5. We lost what? 20 men. They've lost maybe 100. Here's the situation. Look, this is bad for these pikes. They haven't even got their pikes going anymore, so they've got this one out in front. Just gonna get beaten by this one Varangian guard. Oh, this was a devastating blow. See all these burnt bodies over here. He's trying to shoot me, but he's just having trouble for some reason. He really did trouble with it. Maybe that was one of his really big downsides, but I can't remember what happened over here. Oh yeah, I brought my what's it over here? That's it. I brought these Varangian guards to come help deal with these cavalry and kind of mop them up a bit forwards. No, they were just, I swear I brought someone in to come and reinforce. Was it maybe these guys? To try and reinforce this cav, but I don't think they could deal with it themselves. But no, I kind of left these guys to it because I felt like they could deal with it themselves.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead.
Took down the enemy
we have
general.
Sent the idiot to hell.
What happened over here? Oh, his general charged my men. That was how his general died. That was very stupid of him. Yeah, his general charged my men. My cataphracts got charged by pikes, so I started to pull him through to take out his. That's why he withdrew his lancers, because I'd started pulling them through to go after his culverin artillery. For some reason they were just walking. I'm not really sure why. There you go. I broke him through. Musketeers look, it's dead now. Okay. That's one thing. So I stopped opening fire at them. I can't remember what I started peppering, so yep, so I broke through this line, and all it is left is muskets and artillery. And now I've got my missile cav to go after anyone who fled, just to stop them from coming back and attacking me. The only thing he really had that he could use was these broken lancers, but even then they were incredibly limited in numbers. Did eventually manage to break my cataphracts, but down to 3 men and they're still eager. Not even sure how many. Yeah, 6, 3. Death seems certain, and they still fight. They don't care. It's quite nice playing as Byzantines, being Roman, I suppose. I see you've got an iron men there, so stopped firing the volleys at that point. I think I just stopped altogether after that. What did I send them on? See, look, we're down to 1 cataphract on each. They just don't retreat, will they? There we go. All the cataphracts are dead. All he's left is, what, 18 lancers. And in come the horde, firing some volleys before I get there. You can't really stand against this. Look at the mixed match of men. Got these dismounted lanterns, dismounted lancers, the Varangian guard. And at this point I just fired into it to try and mop up the battle quicker. Oh, we did have the pikemen left, I forgot about those, so he brought the pikemen in.
The enemy
formation,
flees
but
the
swarm I
Run
had here,
down those
he had no chance, he just ran
peasants.
away. So I started peppering those with my archers. And then this was it, really. And then that was into the battle. There was one unit that ran off in this direction somewhere. Can't remember where that unit was. There was one that ran off in this direction, So I had to wait like a minute or two for him to run up there. These two probably. These two musketeers managed to run off in that direction, so I had to wait for them to leave the battlefield, which was painful. So that was my first one for Medieval Total War. That was this was my most fun out of the actual 3 I managed to record. So yeah, I sent in my skirmisher cav to try and assault them. But yeah, that was a battle. I've got a lot left, so I've still got what? I still have all of my Byzantine archers. I'm pretty much full, most of them. I have my 2 skirmisher cav. I'm practically full as well. Left. I have 3 of my Ranging Guard units. Roughly about half strength on all my Langtons and my Ranging Guards. My dismounted Lancers. Mostly intact. I mean, out of the battle, I have all this left. I also have all of these. And then my general. Just, I was trying to jump to him. Oh wait, I've still got these 2 as well. These were the ones I sent these guys around to go and shoot people over their trench. And my general here just gets to sit back and watch from the sidelines. Because I was still in the way of playing Shogun, which is where you have a very brittle general and you can't use him like you can in Medieval and in other games. So that was the first battle of Medieval Total War. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. There'll be many more in the future. See you later, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Comment what you thought.